Who is Rameen? Well, I would say it's more than a musical artist. It's more than rap. It's more than just hip hop. It's more like a set of beliefs. It's not just me. There's a piece of Rameen in everybody, and I feel like it's when people live their dreams, when people can achieve their dreams. Because a lot of people feel like they're not unachievable. People lose patience in life. So I feel like it's a set of people that can see their goal very clearly and can go grab that goal. That's what Rameen is. That's what Rameen stands for.
It's the question. It's the question. It's the question.
I think a lot of rappers and a lot of musicians and stuff obviously are influenced by music, as I am too. But I think I've also been influenced a lot by life and life's happenings. Not just street life, street culture, but just life in general. Seeing the small things in life. The regular day people. Family, friends, everyone's influenced me in a certain way, and I influenced them in a certain way, hopefully for the better. And yeah, I think that's what built for me. Everything I talk about, everything I rap about, everything, how I want my visions to look like, everything is in a particular way. And it's nothing really glitz and glamorous, it's just, it is what it is. It's regular day life, and yeah, that's how I rap too. There are a lot of topics I want to get out, especially in this day and age. There's a lot of things happening in the world. I feel it's very important that I get more than myself out there. I think my words and my visions and things I have to say, not just me, but the people that represent Rameen, that whole set of beliefs. And there's a lot of struggle out there that's being shed. There's no light shed upon there. And people are forgotten there. They're left out in the shadow, which always happens. So I'm trying to just give people a different perspective on things, help people as much as possible, because past anything, I think, life is quite short, so we might as well, help as much as possible. And yeah, get our topics out there, get the word out there. I think that's what's most important in rap music, is getting the word out. My views on hip-hop. Well, I think it started out very different. Obviously, there's a golden age of hip-hop in the early 90s. And old school hip-hop was also golden. Now I think it's turned platinum, but I don't even think it is platinum. But there's a lot of good rappers out there. There's a lot of good stuff, but I think it's overshadowed with a lot of, money and a lot of industry politics, obviously. I wouldn't be dissing hip-hop, but I can understand when people say they're tired of hip-hop. A lot of times I feel tired of hip-hop. And I think on the bigger picture, it's not just hip-hop, but it's music in general. It's not always talking about a message, but having an equality, an equilibrium between positive and negative. And I think there's no equilibrium there between the positive and negative. I think there's more negative than positive, and when there is positive, it's just like very cliche. But I think it'll change. It has to get worse for it to get better. So, what my role is in hip hop and music itself, I would say, on a musical tip, I wouldn't be doing something crazily new, but I wouldn't do something that's already used. It would just be me. I guess, like I was saying before, people would just see a reflection of themselves when I'm rapping about a certain topic that I touched upon. Whether it be about anything, topic or matter about something like teenage pregnancy, or something that has to do with the streets, or something that has to do with people's pain, anger, anguish. It's like a reflection of themselves. So when you listen to that song, it will remind you of that situation, how you got past that. I'm not here to play hero or anything like that. That's not my position at all. I'm just trying to create something that people haven't seen past yet. Create my own, I wouldn't say movement, but create something in that type of direction, more than music. I want to help society and help people see a different aspect of life, rather than playing a hero. Yeah. Lately, everyone's been branding a lot of stuff like conscious and knowledge and gangster rap, obviously, because when the marketeers have to do their business, they need to cut it up in different dimensions and stuff for the people to understand the music. I would see myself as very vast and all around. Not being like, oh, we don't know how to class this guy, but more like, this is reality rap. This guy can talk about a street topic and at the same time talk about something that's real, like a birth of a child. Because when a child is born, a new style is born. You know, you have a new style every day. And if everyone would stick to their style and stop being afraid of, you know, showing what they really are, then, you know, it wouldn't be at such a state. So what I'm doing today in the Is Rameen campaign, basically we're trying to raise awareness more than rap, I would say. It's more like we said, it was a set of beliefs. It's the way people think. It's the way people perceive life. And it's not really, I'm not trying to say like, oh, it's on a religious tip or it's just on a hip-hop tip and trying to break people out. It's more like wanting to achieve and knowing you can achieve that. And not that people have to be millionaires to achieve that. Because not everyone can be a millionaire, and that's reality. Some people will be stuck with dead-end jobs, and that's reality. But knowing that you can have a dead-end job and still make your life happy from that, that's what we're trying to bring. We're trying to bring visuals, we're trying to bring music, we're trying to bring everything. We have a lot of projects coming our way. Who is Rameen? The campaign is for people to understand not just my perspective of rap and, you know, my rhymes and my songs, but the entire perspective of what I have to say, and not just me, but everyone behind me. And 10 years. Well, starting with this project, I would see myself, you know, working on these current projects that I'm doing at the moment. I can't really say that if I'm gonna probably do 2 albums by then or if I'm gonna do 5. It could be anything. But what I want to achieve by 10 years is something worth looking back on, and not just for me, but for people. I want it to be ever growing, even if I wouldn't be doing this at one time in my life, part of my life. People would be like, yo, he really did it. He did it for us. People look up to someone that raps for the ordinary people. I want to be like the rap Muhammad Ali. You know, not just knocking people out, but knocking people out for the people that don't have a voice, people on the streets, people that can't get a job, people that have to pay their taxes and half the taxes go, and people complain about it, people that work regular jobs, manual labor, slave labor, for the third world countries you don't see behind the scenes in the slums. You know, half of us got family that's in there. I'm rapping for those people that forgot about those people at war, people that everyone forgets about, but they always shed a couple of tears, has some pain, you know, trapped inside of them. I want to do something for them, and I want to do something for everyone. Like those 3 words before, entertaining, educating, and forget about the last word. I'm going to say understanding. I try to understand people's perspective, no matter how stupid and hard-headed they are. I try to still understand, dig deep and understand why the hell this guy did something like that, and try to understand it through their perspective. So yeah, definitely understand beyond anything. Definitely, we have a lot to show, we have a lot to say, we have a lot of time on our hands too, so we're preparing everything, taking our time, making sure everything's effective, and hopefully we're doing all this for the people. So yeah, get ready, people. This is for you.
It's the question. It's the question. It's the question. Is Rameen. Got third world vision, song 3 to the W. Militia tactics are back with the rapture.